Hey everyone, welcome back to the Justfly channel. My name is Jen, I'm the host of this channel, and today we haven't got that much on Microsoft Flight Simulator news today, but we do have some exciting announcements and also a video going to be going live on Tuesday and Thursday. I did forget to put a video out last week. That was due to me having a load of things on my schedule and I couldn't put that video or schedule, but I will get that video out on Tuesday. Then on Thursday we'll have a PMDG update. Anyway, before we get in with it, make sure you like, subscribe and comment down below what you find interesting about today's video, and let's not waste any time. Let's get straight in with it. Kickstarting off with the developers and publishers Justfly. Now, they posted on their Facebook page that they have announced that the team is working on expanding their Avro RJ lineup to include the QT variant. Now, the QT variant, or also known as the Quiet Trader, is used for the freighter version of both the BAE 146 and the Avro RJ series of jets. Now, according to Justfly, this is unlike the 146, and a freighter variant of the RJ never entered service, but one was then proposed by the manufacturers in 2016. While the design never actually left the drawing board, they actually failed it to bring it to Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is going to be complete with 4 liveries. This is going to be complete with the prototype version, FedEx, DHL, and also TNT. This gives you a chance to operate the RJ on cargo missions around the world. Now, the freighter variant is part of a border complementary update to the RJ professional lineup, and the team is actually wrapping up all of its work right now. Now, whilst there are no specific list of changes that has been provided yet, Justfly has indicated that they'll be introducing several exciting new features to the RJ across both Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024's platforms. Additionally, this update will be introducing a fully native Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 compatibility version for the RJ as well. And with this intention, it's supposed to have future releases on the Microsoft Flight Simulator marketplace very soon as well. Now, again, no specific deadlines or timelines for this update or the Microsoft Flight Simulator release has been provided just yet. If you'd like to, I'll leave the link inside the description for you to read the full announcement on the Facebook page, and that'll be linked inside the description. Moving over to Aeroplane Heaven, they have released the Avro 68-3 Lancaster bomber for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Now, this aircraft is one of the most famous British heavy bombers of World War II, and it's actually developed by Avro. The Lancaster became the Ministry of the Royal Air Force Bomber Command and played a key part in the strategy bombing campaign against Germany. Aeroplane Heaven's renderization features highly detailed texturing and modeling throughout. This also has exterior and interior built using the factory's plans for the utmost accuracy, and also a complete 7 crew and also a crew station model. There's also going to be a audio sound pack created by Echo 19, which is going to be creating the Rolls-Royce Merlin XX. There's also going to be a numerous amounts of animations and also effects, and also various amounts of liveries and so much more. Now, if you'd like to purchase the Aeroplane Heaven's Avro 68-3 Lancaster bomber for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, then you can get it from their website for $34.99. It will also be available on the Orbx direct store, with Justfly and Microsoft Flight Simulator marketplace coming very soon.
DJ Choice on the beat.
Developers over at MilTech Simulation has announced a tentative release schedule for their up-and-coming MH60 via a Facebook post. Now, the MH60 is a collaboration effort between MilTech and Blackbird Simulations, and is slated for the release of July the 31st, 2025 via the MilTech and Bluebird and also AnyBuild stores for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024. This will be available for PC and Xbox Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024 marketplace, but that is to be released sometime on the same day, but they have to wait for final approval from Microsoft, and that is still currently pending. Now, the Mission Hub is also slated to be released on the same day as well on PC via the MilTech, Blackbird, and also AnyBuild stores as well. Again, the marketplace version is going to be announced at this present moment, as no release date or a specific time frame has been given so far. If you'd like to read the rest of the announcement, this has been just a short snippet of what I could get, then you could read it inside the link inside the description. Okay, moving away from some helicopters and aircrafts, we're going to head over to some airports. Now, Microsoft Flight Simulator and X-Plane developer, also known as Fly2High, has released the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 native version of their renderization of Akron, Canton Airport. This is also known as Kilo Charlie Alpha Kilo. Now, according to the developers, the native 2024 version brings a whole entire of key advantages in terms of smooth performance and also enhanced night lighting quality. Now, majority of the main features will be the highly detailed renderization of the airport itself, with the main terminal having an interior, accurate airport and runway elevation data, custom jetways, custom approaches, runways, taxi lights, ILS, and also other objects. And also there is also going to be custom taxiway labels. Now, to make it very clear, customers who have purchased the Fly2High Akron airport for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 or 2024 on Sim Market, they are actually eligible to receive this update at no cost. For those who have purchased a different Fly2High scenery for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, they're actually eligible to purchase this aircraft at a discounted price, and that discounted price would be around about £10.36. But if you haven't got it at all, then you'll be able to pick this up for £13.85, and they'll be linked inside the description, and you'll be buying that on Sim Market. Okay, we talked about these last week, but we're going to bring them up again, and this is Sim Design Group. They've actually released this time their renderization of Egypt's largest and busiest international airport, also known as Cairo International Airport. Now, this will be both compatible with 2020 and 2024's game of Microsoft Flight Simulator, and the scenery is promised to have a true-to-life ground layout based on the latest AIPs and also satellite data. This will also include updated taxiways, parking stands, and ground markings. Now, additionally, the developer didn't stop with just the airport. They actually brought up some sceneries that were actually handcrafted, and they're handcrafted landmarks around the airport, and this includes the city center, the district, and also so much more. Now, Cairo is actually a huge airport with a multitude of runways and also an even bigger number of destinations to choose from. With its hot temperatures in the summer and also frequent dust storms, it's actually very challenging but yet highly rewarding destination to actually sim. Now, according to the developer, Sim Design Group is actually a team of virtual aviation enthusiasts who are skilled in producing airport sceneries and so much more for Microsoft Flight Simulator's community. The main object of this team is actually to extend their coverage of the airport modeling to where other scenery vendors have not reached just yet. And this actually provides the scenery with a price tag that is a lot more affordable than majority of the other flight sim vendors around the world. Now, if you'd like to buy this, you can get it from Orbx Direct for £11.12, which is roughly around about $14.99. Also, there'll be links in the description for you to get it as well. Moving over to a indie scenery developer, also known as Kenley, they have added another set of bush strips to his portfolio in partnership with Orbx. Now, PMG Bush Strips Pack 4 focuses on the eastern highland area of Papua New Guinea and also contains 7 new bush strips, and they'll be on the screen right now. Now, also, according to Kenley, the new Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 SDKs have truly had an inspiration. Now, I actually pushed him to actually explore new techniques and creative possibilities for presenting these breathtaking destinations. He also said that I'm still learning and also discovering new features, which I also plan to incorporate in future updates to this pack, and also have upcoming bush flying adventures. Now, speaking on features, there are a lot of features, but the main ones are going to be that it's going to have newly animated wildlife that will also be adding life and also realism to the environment, over 10 new character models that have been added to the library, significantly enhanced ground textures with improved definition and depth, highly detailed vegetation and also grass for better environmental realism, and also remarkable details in the slope rock faces. There'll be no more blurry textures on the inclines, which is a major plus for the PNG rugged terrain. There's also going to be an expanded library of customized model objects, and also they will all be utilizing the latest level of detail techniques to ensure very smooth performance. Now, if you'd like to buy the PNG Highland Bush Strip Pack 4 for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, it is available for you to buy from Orbx for £9.22, which is roughly $12.36.
Just IT protection.
And our last piece of news today is coming from Microsoft Flight Simulator's scenery developer, Time Machine Designs. They've actually announced that their next project will be the RAF Kenley 1940 for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024. Now, the developers have actually intended to create a renderization of this field as appeared on August 17th, 1940, and the day before the devastating air raids known as Hardest Day. Now, to accomplish this, the developer has actually stated that they are building the scenery using original hand-drawn plans from December 1939 from a Kenley Squadron Operation Record Book. They're also going to be using the Air Ministry Plan of 1946 with the drawing references for specific buildings, original drawings for the specific buildings of the RAF Museum, archive photos and descriptions, sequences from the Reach for the Sky 1955, and also the Angel 1-5, which was also made in 1952. And both of those, if you don't know, were filmed at Kenley using many of the original buildings. They're also going going to be using descriptions in the attack alarm by Hammond Innes, who was stationed at Kenley during the Battle of Britain and also used it as a source for his fictional RAF Thor spy. Now again, according to Times Machine Designs, their goal is for the RAF Kenley to actually reflect the layout at the specific point, with every known building from the offices to the airfield vehicles to defenders, clutters, and also station aircrafts, representing the resident Hurricane of 615 Squadron and also the Spitfire of 64 as well. Now, as part of the announcement, Time Machine Designs has also shared some previews that are now shown on the screen of their assets that they were able to get, and they'll be included inside of their project. Now, these have actually been constructed using the field as well, and also no timeline has been provided of when this project is going to be completed or done. But to learn more about it, you can go to their forums page, which is going to be linked inside the description for you to get your hands on what's going to be going on with this airport. And that is it for today's Microsoft Flight Simulator news. Yes, again, this one hasn't been too much, and I'm kind of like a bit annoyed that there wasn't that much in it, but hey, there was some good information within this whole entire news video. Again, we have 2 videos coming out, and I do promise that both of them will be coming out during Tuesday and Thursday, as I have nothing going on both of those days. So Tuesday, you'll see the Justfly update that was supposed to be posted last week. That'll be posted on Tuesday, and then on Thursday, you'll get the PMDG update that has happened very recently. I didn't want to add it in here because it would have been way too long, but we'll add it into its own separate video, so that will be on Thursday as well. Okay then, until next time, thank you guys for watching this video, and as always, this has been your boy Jay on Justfly. Happy flying.